What's up, docs? You like it, Flogi? What up, Improve? Fright? What up, Reese? Jojo? Gribbles? You like that, Alice? What up, dude? Hello, Emily, Mohammed. What up, Brooklyn? Locke. And then we got Joshua over there on the YouTube side. What up, homie? How you doing, Mohammed? Yeah, obviously not playing Black Ops 6 multiplayer. To be fair, like, even when it comes out, I don't even really care about playing it that much. It's just kind of like there's nothing else to do until the Warzone's updated. But what up, Soldier? How you doing, bro? Heck yeah, 24. Yeah, I mean, that's just COD every single year. COD's marketing team is A+, but anything Activision run at this point, they're not thinking outside the box. They just have a cookie cutter thing that they put out every single year, and everyone buys it, so there's no reason for them to change or get any better. It's like Activision would be like a Mr. Olympia won in 1980 that just never changes or grows, you know? Let's go, Pat. Vote early and often. What? You got ancestors you're voting for, dude? I'm guessing the solo lobbies are probably going to be pretty sweaty. Yeah, no, I'm good, dude. I'm good. You get it. I'm sure, like, going forward, too, there's no way that I'll be able to play the Black Ops multiplayer for longer than, like, a few hours at a time, most likely. So I'll probably play, like, tomorrow for stream a few hours of the multiplayer and then switch to Warzone, then do it just chatting with, like, a podcast or something. It's going to be kind of like an all over the place month until Warzone gets updated. But we're chilling. I hope you guys had a dope day so far, I guess, in the EU. Morning in NA. Today's workout was just yoga. I woke up and my entire body was sore after a few days of lots of running and very tough workouts. And then yesterday I did like a more of a bodybuilding style workout and everything hurts. So we did some yoga, got flexy, feeling good. And tonight I got dad duty and a soccer game. Emma's sister has a soccer game, so I'm excited about that. Those are always fun to go to. Usually I'm just chasing around Emma the entire time anyway. I would prefer to have her sit down and watch the game, but that usually doesn't happen. Usually she's trying to see how far she can run or swing. Swinging is the big thing there. She runs right to the swing set. And then hopefully there's not a bunch of other kids on it, because sharing is, we're working on that. we're working on the sharing part. She'll sit in that swing for an hour if I let her. But if there's like another little kid who's like, you can tell when other little kids want to swing. They like start looking at the swing, and then they go up to their mom and point at it. So I said, okay, I have time to go. No. Yeah, we got to share. Oh shoot. Hold on, I will right now. Dog. I have to request access. So I just requested access. Dr. King Toxic with the 52 months. Tweet was the W. I'll take that. Much love, dude. Appreciate the 52. That's a long time, man. That's what, 4.5 years? A little less than 4.5 years. Unreal, man. That's crazy. It's been that long. That's crazy. But yeah, I feel it was weird too. Usually I'm starving after I wake up in the morning and I haven't eaten all night, wake up in the morning, just have protein and then get like a really, really tough workout in. It's so easy for me to eat the vast majority of my calories right there, like very, very easy. But today, after just doing yoga, I had to like force feed it. Like I was like bulking is kind of what it felt like. It was not, I got through 2/3 of it and I was like, I don't want to finish this. So it was reminiscent of my bodybuilding bulking days, even though I'm cutting. IRON not on Black Ops. Who would have thought? Yeah, as I checked my driver's license this morning just to make sure quiz, and I was in fact not 16, so I just wasn't allowed to. Activision wouldn't even let me log in to change my region. They're just like, sorry sir, you are very clearly past the mature content rating, so you're not allowed to. I tried. It wasn't for lack of trying. I had hair on my chest, I guess. What up, Gary? Thank you, Fright. My daily calorie intake, a little over 2K. Little over 2K. I give myself a little bit of flexibility. Some days it'll be 2K, some days it'll be 2150, you know. Depends on how sore I am, really, and it's mostly just protein that I'm getting. Ooh. Let me open. Here, 72. Nice, dude. Heck yeah, that fits with everything else. That's pretty clean. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very, very much. I'll upload that as soon as I remember to after stream. Or before the next one, most likely. But that fits in with all the other ones and looks hands down the coolest. So I appreciate you a ton, Fright. Everybody that's been asking, Fright just made me out of the kindness of his own heart the 2-year sub badges that you guys have literally been asking for like 2 years. And it's sick. It fits in with the theme and is hands down the best one. So cheers to Fright, dude. Big W, man. That looks cool. So we're at a similar number then, yeah. So if I'm like dead sore, well today, and also activity level, I don't really factor in too much. It's just, if I'm dead sore, I don't care if I have another couple eggs at night. And that's literally the difference right there. Go from like 4 to 6 eggs and boom. Way too easy. Let's go, Ben. Heck yeah, Kruger. From a 10K run, let's go, dude. How'd it feel? It is real. Yeah, right back at you, Fred. I'm grateful for that, man. Appreciate it. So it looks great. What up, my hands? Yeah, 100% Amadeus. So unfortunately, I think the one-liner that we're gonna go with all day is unfortunately I have chest hair and Activision won't let me play Black Ops 6. I think that's what we're going with. Yep, DDM4, good eyes. What weapons am I using for long range and close range? I'm running a shoddy sniper, dude. It's an extremely unforgiving loadout. But if you can hit your shots, it's extremely rewarding. If you play cover correctly and you hit your shots with a sniper rifle, it's very dangerous. Oh, that's what I was gonna look at, is the temperature today. I'm wondering if I can bust out my Fell Raven pants yet. Nope, it's gonna be 80 degrees. Dang it, man. I've been sitting there crossing my fingers for the past, let's say couple weeks, really. But the temperature has started to dip a little. Waiting to bust out the Fell Ravens. Not yet. Of course, then. What up, Mahuski? Is this gonna be the last day I play Warzone? No. What up, B-Tim? No, so I don't really care too much for multiplayer. So that I'm not 16 anymore, so multiplayer doesn't really have an appeal. So I'll play a couple hours a day, most likely, then switch on over to Warzone, and then oh yeah, heck yeah. Then maybe do like some more podcasts like we've been doing, talking about fat loss, muscle building, recovery, stuff like that. So the next month will kind of be like that. We'll still be getting in, you know, similar hours as we're doing now, but it'll be a few different things. Multiplayer, Warzone, podcasts. It shouldn't take too long, and Verdansk doesn't come out until March, Reese. So November is when we really need to have all the good guns leveled up. How many guns are there? Yeah, you definitely need all of the guns unlocked at least, and then leveled up, which I don't think will take too long. We just chug away at it.
Looks like this intel reveals the location of the next gas spread. Get it to the designated uplink station for decryption. Hurry up. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
An hour or two. That should be enough, I think, honestly. An hour or two a day should be enough. If you're just like focused on leveling them up. Aim assist nerf. Yeah. Did you hear? Aim assist nerf gone and pay to win audio implemented. Yeah, I mean, we knew that they weren't gonna actually care about the about mouse and keyboard, you know. Yeah, watch. They'll have skins that get rid of visual recoil. Once again, Activision is just writing the book on scummy things to implement into games at this point. I feel like they're just seeing what they can get away with. It's like a running joke at their meetings.
Mark you as a bounty target. Upload secure. Future gas spread coordinates are marked on your TAC map. Be advised. Marked up all safe zone locations on your TAC map. Active or not.
Where are we going? Let's go there. What up, J Party? They lied about the aim assist nerf. There was an aim assist nerf in the beta, only at close range, and they reverted it. And there is pay to win audio. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a third-party company though. That I looked a little bit into it since you guys said stuff yesterday. I'm pretty sure it's just a third-party add-on. That I don't know if they partnered with Activision or not. But they're just giving technology to like tune within a certain setting for your headphones or whatever. It's not Activision selling different audio. At least that's how they're packaging it to get away with it. I got everything, let's go.
All right, maps updated with all future safe zones.
And we know where we gotta go here. This is... No. This is the building that I like to play. This building is playable. This building is playable. I'll do that. With my shotty, it'll be doable. I definitely need another one of these. Let's get rid of that. And what else? Probably, or definitely, util boxes.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Perfect. I'll take one more util. I don't think I'll be able to really utilize the deployable buy station here. Okay, fine. $4.99 redeploy pack. Like you're buying more lives in like a mobile game. That's where it's going.
Gas is inbound.
You're right. It's not proof that it's even better than the original, the new audio. And most likely it will be, but does the vest do anything? No. Not if you have specialists. It's a habit at this point.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
I'll try to make it here. Not playing Black Ops 6. No, Brownie. Activision made me take a picture of my chest. It was confirmed there was hair on it, so I was not allowed to play early. Unfortunately. I was really looking forward to it, dude. Really looking forward to it. It would have been a blast, an experience that I would have never gotten sick of, you know? But unfortunately, I just have to wait. T level's too high. Show us the picture.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Yeah, they are, Jay. Drink my soy. I know, I should have been loading up on it, dude. I should have been loading up on the soy. Maybe I'd be in the Black Ops 6 multiplayer right now. Hulk the shirt apart. No, wait, I love this shirt. This shirt's been with me through a lot. I could fit this thing when I was like 100 more pounds than I am right now, so it's proven its worth. It loved me at my worst, you know? Is that classic meme? If you can't fit me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Dang it, JDM. Do the voice again? I'm not sure which voice you're talking about.
Gas is moving.
My nasally preteen voice. It's an involuntary reaction when speaking about playing multiplayer. It's my multiplayer voice. Whenever I play multiplayer, I'll speak that way exclusively. How about that? I need to just shuffle these. This one probably won't be needed, honestly, because I'm just going to take roof late and then try to kill whoever's around here and then rotate around and then I'm going to win the game when I'm right here is the plan. Yeah, 100%. Morning, Cobra. Jay God said what? That was a command that we had put in a long time ago, Ice Prince. Somebody asked any question. If you start a sentence with like why or what, I believe that is procced, that command. What up, Pandinsky? Yeah, unfortunately, we'll not be playing the Black Ops 6 multiplayer today. How's the day duty going? It's the best, McCates. We got a soccer game tonight, which mostly means chasing Emma around this, like, I guess it's kind of any standard, like, little league almost. There's probably 8 baseball fields, and the kids play in the outfield because they're so young. She's in like the 7-8 age range or age group, her sister is. And so one of them will play on one half of the outfield, another will play on the other half. There will be 2 other teams playing on a different baseball field, and then other teams practicing on the other baseball fields. So it's basically just like a little league that they use the fields for soccer games. Set up cones or whatever. I believe they even have the high schoolers, the local high schoolers refereeing. So it's not ultra serious. It's little kid stuff, but it's fun. But Emma just loves running around the bases and swinging. So that'll be fun tonight. So we're still working on sharing. It will be. It will be. I'm excited. I always enjoy it. I gotta get this blue so I can hear. Is there one down low, I think? Whatever.
Contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash out.
Got you, Shapai. No business trip to New Zealand. Yeah, they wouldn't even let me on the plane, Grisha. Wouldn't even let me on the plane. Workout today was just yoga. From those mornings when you get out of bed and you stand up and from your toes all the way to the top of your neck is sore. It was one of those mornings. So I was just like, you know what? We're just gonna do some yoga today, and it felt really, really good. I felt much better afterwards. I should probably do another 20 minutes of yoga tonight, to be honest. Am I gonna win without the newest camo on my gun? That's a question that remains to be answered yet. I guess we'll have to answer that in the coming days. The solo nuke, no. What up, Fire? No, I don't really do nukes, dude. I'm just trying to be the last alive. That's all.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Just trying to be the last alive. Every day after power cleans for you? This must be some good power cleans, dude. Follow my own yoga routine. Do I recommend for someone new to it? Oh, Fish. We got you, dude. Sean Vigue. Seanvigue. If you're, I don't know how old you are, I'm assuming you're a male in probably your late 20s, maybe late 30s, somewhere in there. Just type in Sean Vigue beginner and you'll have like 15 different options. Pick one, try it. If you got super sore from it, maybe try a different one the next day. He's got hundreds of videos. I've been doing his stuff for years. He's the man. Sean Vigue. He's very easy to listen to as well. He's kind of got like a quirky sense of humor. Easy voice to follow along to. Good cues. So, what up, River? Yep, right in there. Yeah, you get it. Sean Vigue, Fish, trust. There's been quite a few people in here. Soldier got turned on to Sean Vigue. We talk about Sean Vigue like every day here. So life-changing if you have super tight muscles and have never done any sort of flexibility or mobility. Start with the beginner stuff though, because with yoga, there's many different levels to it, as you'll soon find out and probably already know. Go from the easiest poses all the way up to extremely advanced ones, and you don't want to put yourself in a position to like injure yourself, because you definitely can. It's more of a workout than you'll realize. Clem, think of it the year, homie. Heck yeah, let's go, dude. Get after it. Shoulder date.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
You definitely have the patience, Jay. What up, SL6? Campaign's good, nice. I plan on grinding Black Ops 6 as much as I can. So it's just multiplayer is I can usually only play a little bit of it at a time. Heck yeah, Empire, let's go. I can usually only play a little bit of multiplayer at a time.
Gas is closing in. Enemy buy station deployed.
So I'll probably play a few hours a day, then switching over to Warzone. Is that a gold one? Ooh. I got my goodies in here. This is like my my base. Yeah, 100% River. I always make the joke like I'm not 16 anymore, just because it's so relatable. As soon as I turned, well, it was like realistically it was probably like 19. As soon as I turned 19, I stopped enjoying multiplayer.
Be advised, enemies deployed a buy station.
What up, Blue? What up, dude? I really do need a command for it, though. Do we not have a command for exclamation point? Hey, soldier, I don't know if you're at your PC or not. If you're not, no worries. If you want to add a command for like exclamation point yoga, you could even link Sean Vieg's YouTube page if you wanted to. If not, no worries. I have no problem answering it.
Gas is closing in.
What up, Mr. Jackson? Ooh, I am for real. Let's go, Kurgan. Yep, got you, dog.
Keep your eyes up for prize contracts.
Just collecting my money slowly, collecting interest from the bank, letting everybody else get through the main levels until they're ready to fight Bowser. Yep, no worries, soldier. Have fun, dude. Enjoy. This is basically what's happening right now.
Got gas moving in.
We're playing
Dropping into the area.
Roller Coaster Tycoon and Super Mario Bros. While everyone else is fighting for their lives. How obsessed is the little one with the swing? Because right now, that Emma just loves the swing. At the soccer game tonight, she'll probably spend a total of 25 minutes on the swing, between probably 2 or 3 different sessions. I got 2 UAs. Oh, agreed, Blue.
Down to 10.
The Game Boy Super Mario was fire.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. High value contracts are in play. More risk, more reward.
Wow.
Copy that. Mortar strike inbound.
It's hitting me. That is insane, dude. I even have specialist, so there's no reason. He doesn't have combat scout on me, you know?
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Got 4 remaining.
Dude, that's insane, man. Because he does not have combat scout. There's no reason he should know where I'm at.
Gas is moving. Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound. That's a win. Way to take what's yours.
GG's. Too easy. Once again, we're gonna make Game Boy references today. That was like level 1-2, you know, 1-2. I think I hopped on one turtle, you know, hopped 3/4 of the way up the flagpole. I didn't even work for it. Two selves were necessary. Yeah, the guy was somehow shooting me through the wall with no combat scout as I'm running. So it's like, okay, dude, whatever you say. Yeah, 100% River. That guy probably has walls.
Very resourceful. Good skill to have. No rest for the wicked. Let's get back to work.
Yeah, I have a standing desk where I can raise it up and down. No Black Ops 6, no. I'm gonna go back and forth with the jokes that I used today about it, but we'll go back to the first one. I checked my license plate and I was over the age of 16, so I wasn't allowed to play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jay. Oh yeah, Blue. It's all like the little... It's crazy how... When did those games even come out? The Mario games. Game Boy must have been early 2000s. N64 must have been around the same time, early 2000s. And those games were so polished. You know? So polished. Like infinitely more polished than what we have nowadays. I understand that it was a lot more simple of a game. But they had like Easter eggs and hidden levels and like very little, if any, bugs. Like that was when games were quality through and through. Think you have mono? Yeah, I understand he has the mono pellets, Nano. But the fact is, like, I had specialist. So even if he has specialist, I know he does not have combat scout on me. Because I have cold-blooded. So the fact that he's just tracing me through the wall multiple times, like 3 or 4 times, he's just perfectly tracking me through walls as I'm running around. Like, the dude probably has walls. Whatever his name was. Could have been pinged. I wasn't pinged. That's another reason to just get rid of live pings. It just, first off, it's a broken, super casual mechanic, and then it just allows cheaters to get away with it. How many wins? Like, I don't know, 1,300 somewhere around there, maybe more. I can check after this game. Yo, OG, thank you for the 3 months, dude. How's the stretching been going? I did some Sean V yoga today. Felt really good, man. I woke up this morning, rolled out of bed, and
We're about to get evil.
pretty much every single muscle in my entire body was sore. Pretty much every single one. So, and I have to be done today by like 3:45, 3:30, somewhere in there. So I was like, I might as well just get started early. And did some yoga. Feel amazing. I think I'm gonna do some more yoga later on in the day. maybe before I go to bed, or maybe I'll end at 3:30 and immediately do yoga before I go to the soccer game, something like that. Have I named the old DD in the corner? No, I have not actually. Agreed, River. That'd be a good idea. Do I cold plunge? I have. I don't currently. I enjoy it, but it's just I live in Florida, so $30 worth of ice lasts 10 minutes. But that is one of the best feelings in the world after like a really tough workout, or before, when you're super sore and it's like 95 with 90% humidity here in Florida. Jumping into a cold plunge. Oh, so good, dude. No, I changed it up constantly. Yoga is very similar to working out. Very similar to working out. You need to vary it. You want to do the same, you do a lot of the same poses in yoga, but you want to vary. Love it. At least no one else got it. But you want to vary what you're actually doing. Can't just do the same things over and over and over again. No, but you get it though, Big. You get it. South Carolina gets stupid humid as well. And hot. It may even get more humid at times, you know? You ain't playing Black Ops 6? No, Da Vinci. I have chest hair, dog. The Activision won't let me play it. It's unfortunate. You wouldn't believe it. The CEO messaged me and asked for a shirtless pic. And then said I wasn't able to play due to the fact that I have chest hair. I'm just as disappointed as you. I was really looking forward to playing multiplayer. My inner child would have been so happy, dude.
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your TAC map. There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect. Gas is closing in.
Someone's gonna start believing me here in a little bit. A lot of CEOs doing that nowadays. And Activision's even gotten in trouble for it in the past too. No surprise there. Who would have thought the scumminess would extend beyond their video game practices? Who would have thought?
Supply box secured.
Oh, heck yeah.
Go.
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
2 supply boxes secured. 1 remaining.
That's the best scav I think I've ever done in my entire life.
Supply box is secured. Intel shows a bunker nearby. Eyes up, you hear?
Of course he's got a freaking shotgun, dude. Look at this guy. He's such a bad player, too. I just got killed by a... Oh my goodness. I got killed by like a .2 KD player there. I usually do a run as part of my weight training session, not like before.
Well-earned redeployment, soldier. Stand by.
I feel attacked. Oh my goodness. I'm going after this guy, dude. I'm going after him. What up, Drew? My kind of love. I've actually died to a .2 KD player. He didn't even move his right stick. He just moved forward and backwards with his shotgun and two-shot me. No, I wouldn't really make a, I would not recommend a run before weightlifting, no. The only reason that you would want to run before weightlifting is goal dependent. So if your goal is to, if you're training for a long distance run, like you have a half marathon or a marathon coming up, or you want to be able to run like long distances, the first part, like that first 45 minutes of your training is where all of your strength goes to, all of your mental effort and energy goes to. So if your goal is to build muscle, it's not gonna best be done running for a half hour before you hit the weights.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
But if you want to run long distances and that's your goal, is to get better at running, then
Gas is closing.
run at the beginning of the workouts and then use the weight training as training like the strength of the muscles that you need to run. Have separate days that you do it as well. How long do I train for until I start a run? What? Oh, I mean, you could even, ideally, you would do them at completely separate times if you want to be able to run, or just mix it up. There's no one right answer for that. Once again, it's so goal dependent. So goal dependent. So I'll ask you, what are your goals? Your goal is muscle growth and fat loss. Then you don't even need to run if you don't want. Running is not it's not even really that good of a exercise to burn body fat. Because usually your heart rate gets to a point where if you're doing it for extended periods of time, you're gonna burn through all of the carbs that are in muscle tissue, and then you don't quite have the time needed put in to start switching over to using fat stores as fuel. I guess maybe unless you go into it fasted, but you just need to make sure that you're getting in your daily amount of steps that you need, that your protein is where it should be, and then your focus should be getting stronger in the gym. Training for muscle hypertrophy.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Your fat loss is gonna come from your diet. Making sure that you're getting the calories that, or the being in the calorie deficit that you need to be in, and to hitting your protein daily, and training still for muscle hypertrophy and strength. My name is not Hutch. Thank you for the 1.5 years, dude. Much love to you, homie.
Dropping into the area.
Already got one.
Guys,
Already got one. If you're running for a heart condition, running is really, really good for your heart. Just any sort of
Marking a new safe
any sort of cardio like that, whatever you enjoy the most, that is the easiest on your joints, so you can do long term, dude. If you enjoy running, heck yeah.
Sale active. Buy station price.
That's what I'm using right now, Landon. Should I do a HIIT workout or just weights and run? Well, once again, if you're trying to cut while maintaining muscle, which is a similar thing to what I'm doing. Like I said, the cut is going to come solely from your diet, assuming you're getting you're definitely getting the training in. You're not sedentary. So making sure that you're hitting your calories every single day, that you're in a deficit, which once again sounds like you know what you're doing, and you get in your protein, and you're training for. You're still training in the gym the same way that you would before. You're trying to get stronger. You're going to failure. You got to give your body a reason to hold on to the muscle tissue. Like if you're already kind of low on calories and your body's like looking for fuel, and it goes to the carbs first, usually burns through those, and then it goes to the muscle tissue, and it's like, hey, you guys got any spare energy? And they're like, screw off, dude. We got to recover. We just went through a hard workout. We most likely got another one tomorrow. Like, we need resources. Like, okay, fine. We'll go to the fat cells. Like, hey, what are you guys doing? It's like, nothing. Okay, give me energy, you know? So you got to give your body a reason to maintain and build that muscle. So train to build muscle, even if you're on a calorie deficit.
Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices.
No, not really, Spartacus. It's just calorie deficit. The carbs and the fats don't matter. A common misconception. A lot of people tend to stay away from carbs, which is fair. But it's not. It's just calorie deficit. Like we listened to a podcast a week or so ago talking about fat loss, and all of the studies so far show that as long as you're getting the amount of protein that you need a day, whatever else the calories come from, whether it be carbs or fat, it doesn't matter. As long as you're getting those calories and staying in a calorie deficit, you're fine. Some people find they perform better if they eat lots of protein and lots of carbs. Some people feel better mentally if they eat lots of protein and lots of fat with little carbs. Play around with it, see what works best for you, but it doesn't matter. Where I get most of my protein? Beef and eggs. I'm probably around I would say 14-15%. Josh is my guess right now. Somewhere around there. Not 100% sure though. I'm trying to get around to 10. The problem with CrossFit is girls won't leave you alone, apparently. When I did train in a CrossFit gym for a few years, and everybody just kind of,
Relocating the safe zone.
it's like a big, what's the best word to put it? Everyone sleeps with everyone in a CrossFit gym is what it seems like. It's a very interesting atmosphere. Okay, I know where I want to go.
Prize contracts. You'll earn more buck for your bang.
Let's go trade this in for an extra self.
Gas is moving.
He's got to move. I'll clear my back before I rotate in here. What else do I need? A couple streaks, probably. I thought I had a bunker buster. Maybe it was a previous life. Must have been. Sully, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Of course, dude. Signing up. Dang it, dude. What phone do I have? An iPhone. Yeah, we're gonna do that again, McCates. Probably today. What carbs do I eat mostly? Chickpea pasta. Chickpea pasta is where I get pretty much all of my carbohydrates currently. I like to keep my carb sources very simple. Some people may be able to kind of play around with it a lot more and get a lot of different sources, but for me, if I just give my body the same thing to digest every day, it does a really, really good job at digesting it, and then I don't have any stomach discomfort or bloating or anything like that, so.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Use almond flour as a wheat replacement. I don't eat wheat, period. Thank you for 100 more bits, Sully. You're up, dude. If you can breathe, you have a chance. Always, CT. Dang it, King. No, I mean, she could just be a good woman. You know, those do exist. And these gamers, kids crushing monsters and G Fuel on the regular. Well, it's the sugar, Reed. It's not necessarily the monsters and G Fuel that's causing diabetes. It's the sedentary lifestyle that leads to poor eating habits, like crushing bags of Doritos and eating candy. That's much worse than any caffeine source will ever be. Not yet, Spartacus.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
You're quick, dude. How did I not get that? Did I get a notification for that? I don't remember.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
Should be 1 HP. There you go. There's a guy like in between, by the way.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Oh, I missed. I needed to hit that one. Then he would have been like stuck in the air too.
Top 10. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. are in play. More risk, more reward. Gas is closing in. Only 4 left.
Copy. Mortar strike inbound now. Impact. No hit.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Inconceivable.
That was close.
Oh, GG's, bro.
She just broke. GG's, baby. What up, Solotov? We got Iron Bovine with the 51 months. What's time, man? What's time?
Shadow 1 is inbound for extraction. Visual on your mark.
He was a cool guy, too.
Here comes the snap.
GG's. Thank you, Bovine. I've been feeling like it, Mick. What's wrong with wheat? In most people, it causes inflammation, which has like a chain reaction to be like negative in almost every aspect inside your body. So there's a lot of things wrong with wheat. It's a very, very rarely, I don't know what the percentages are, but very rarely, I would say probably 1 in 100 people could tolerate it to the point where it doesn't cause inflammation, and it would be they could use it really, really well with like just as any other carb. Some people just don't care, or they're not aware of how much inflammation that it's actually causing, or they're, you know, but ideally, if you're like really trying to get down to it as far as your diet goes, just stay away from gluten. There's just really no point in consuming it. You don't need it. There's a million other carb sources out there. It's a third-party software, Grum. Hey, GG is poor. Why would I use the shotty? I mean, dude, I can't see. If I'm using a fully automatic weapon, like the player just disappears off my screen, you know? So I have to use shoddy snipe. That's really the only combo that I can use where I can have a chance at seeing the player that I'm shooting at. COD, more or less physically tiring playing with the controller versus mouse and keyboard. No, it's not. Playing video games is the easiest thing that I do during the day, dude. Bradley Martin's son or CrossFit daughter? Both. Do I eat snacks? No. Yes, but that doesn't mean celiac. Just because I'm talking about like celiac, I'm not talking about celiac disease, forgotten. I'm saying gluten in most people causes inflammation, whether it be, it could be stomach discomfort or I'm not talking about like actually processing it, like celiac disease. Go ahead and test it out for me. If you eat wheat a ton, first off, I would say if you really wanted to test it out and do this for yourself, I have done it, so that's why I'm talking to you about it. Eat like pretty much nothing but meat and eggs for like a week. That will get rid of pretty much all inflammation. You'll feel probably the best you ever had. And then for one of your meals after doing that, eat a bunch of bread. Eat, have like 3 sandwiches and tell me how you feel a half hour later. Your stomach is probably going to be a little upset. You're going to be tired. You're going to be sluggish. You're going to want to take a nap. And that's the case with most people when they're eating wheat. Or it could just be like high carbs too, but for me, just stay away. I said there's 100 other type of carb sources to eat. Make it easy on yourself and don't consume it. You eat pasta every night. So then I guess in that case, if it's easy on your stomach and it helps you fall asleep, go for it. The biggest thing is if it causes inflammation for you, everyone's different. There's no like blanket rules with nutrition, no blanket rules, so I can't say like for you for sure, like no one can eat it. It's just I know that I do way better without it. Way more. I would say like, could I perform as well or very, very close to as well as I perform now, working out wise and recovery wise with it? Probably, but I think the consistency wouldn't be there. Some days I'd wake up feeling a lot better than others. Some workouts would be like feel very well fueled, others wouldn't be. And right now, like I feel the same every day.
Looking like a real team.
No, we're definitely not all the same. No, I haven't, Tristan. How are the first few games? We're 2-0. Good sources of carbs. Oh, there's lots, dude. There's lots. Currently, like I said, mine is chickpeas. Insert whatever organic fruit that you can find here. Sweet potatoes. Potatoes. Once again, it's mostly going to come down to the pesticides that are sprayed on them. So like McDonald's fries, don't consider those just normal potatoes. What they have to do to make McDonald's fries is insane. Insane. You can have oats, but chickpeas are my go-to. Buckwheat. Once again, we're getting into the wheat. Like if that's something, if you try it and you feel good afterwards, go for it. But like I said, stay away from white breads, white pasta. I would at least, like wheat flour. That's the kind of stuff that enriched wheat flour, just no bueno. Find better sources. They're out there. Yeah, they're Craig. You want to know what they have to do to what up, OP? Some minute microwave rice. Yeah, rice is pretty solid. Rice is pretty solid. It depends on you. Just pay attention to how you feel after you eat it. If you feel really, really good, you get energy from your food. That's how it should be. Then heck yeah.
You're clear to engage all targets. Looks like this intel reveals the location of the next gas spread. Get it to the designated uplink station.
Listen, most people just aren't really like aware, just maybe because they're just so used to it. There'd be a lot of different reasons of if they are getting, oh dang it, I hate that. If they're getting inflamed from the food that they're eating. So if you eat food and then afterwards, like I said, you just feel lethargic and tired, and almost like I think one of the best ways to describe it is almost like an achy feeling, like you're about to get a fever. You know, the night before you have a fever, you kind of can tell you're not feeling too good, where it just takes a little bit longer to crawl out of bed, and maybe lifting your arm. It's just almost like a deep, not pain, but like uncomfortableness. Food can cause that exact same feeling if your body doesn't enjoy it, or doesn't agree with it, or doesn't like digesting it. But All American Zero, thank you for the 4 months, homie. Much love to you, man. Let's go. Oh, for the McDonald's fries, I'm sure somebody else knows more about it than me. But once they like first off, the stuff that they have to spray on the potatoes to not let there be any imperfections as far as like brown spots, kills everything. So if you're like, if there's some people who are like anti-meat because of things must die. If you're really anti-death for any animal, then you should probably be anti-vegan, if anything, because the thing that they have to spray on these to, like I said, keep from there being imperfections, kills everything. There is not a bug crawling or flying within a square mile of those potatoes. Everything's dead. Everything. Then once they pick them, they spray them with something in hazmat suits, and they're not allowed to go into the tents that they spray the potatoes with in hazmat suits for weeks. They have to just let it sit. And after that, they still have to go in with hazmat suits and clean them periodically before it's safe to breathe in the same air as the potatoes that you're about to eat. So I understand the McDonald's fries are good, but like, how good? How good? Ain't worth that. Seems delicious. Yeah, the bugs thought so too. The bugs thought so too. They were trying to get a little bit of that. Nice. Oh, I already have. Ew. You want to know what I might be able to do, though? Is hide inside here. Isn't this the little tunnel? Yes, I can do that 100%. Already got one. I don't need all the self-reses, so I'll trade those out for that and another streak. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to use the deployable pie down here, so let's do this instead. Or not down here, down there. Hopefully I can find specialists out of this. I got a little bit before I got to go there. Momo Suno, thank you for the 51 months, homie. Grateful for you, man. 51 is a long time. Prefer the Five Guys fries anyway. They probably do something similar. I don't know for sure, but I would imagine. Ruined it for life. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, I mean that's like I said, dude. There's not a single living thing within miles of this stuff. Like it's just all dead. Because the companies that are trying to make money off of the potatoes or avocados that are sold, they don't give a crap. They're trying to kill everything. They're trying to make as much money as they can. They're just like, oh, you're telling me a couple 100,000 rodents and a couple trillion bugs are worth a few more million a year for me? Makes no difference to me. I mean, most of the people that are running these like big corporations, psychopaths kind of rise to the top for a reason, because they're just ruthless and they just don't really care too much. And there's, I'm not saying that every psychopath is bad. Definitely not. They're needed in a lot of different ways. But those are the decisions that are going to be made. And you better believe it. Made fresh in store from relatively local potatoes. Fresh in store. They grow the potatoes in the store.
Cards required for that.
Just out back. Glyphosates. Yes. That is one of the real enemies there. Oh, I can't wait for UFC 308, by the way.
An enemy squad.
Let's go, Smoke. Heck yeah. Okay. One more shot at this. Okay, we're out. Was that what I thought it was? Yes.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Okay, I think I can make it all the way there. Hey, thank you, Soldier. We got the yoga command. The old Mario Kart Double Dash and Kirby Air Ride. I don't think I ever played Kirby Air Ride.
Gas is closing in.
Okay, let's try it. I don't want to sit in here the whole time. Do I?
We like cheese.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
He thinks I'm cheating. Bill Gates owns that potato company that sells to McDonald's. Makes a lot of sense.
Solid work evading the enemy. You're clear for now.
Hey, Smoke Burp. Thank you for the membership on the YouTube side, dude. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a dope day. Hey, and then we got on the Twitch side, freaking Soldier, dude. Being an all-star dad, all-star mod, and then dropping the 5 bomb on top of it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Grateful for you always, bro. Thank you very, very much for the 5. Much, much more. Being a good friend. You're awesome, man. You're awesome. All love, as Shortcut would say. Everybody at the top has to go. Dang it. Well, thank you, Smoke. I got a win now? Yeah, I do. Are the lobbies body now? I'm 2-0 so far. I think there's been decent players in both lobbies, though. Soldiers about, though? Dang. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I mean, I'm in the spot here. I was hoping, this is what I was hoping. Right here, there's an entrance to an underground, like, labyrinth of tunnels and caves and whatnot that go all the way back in here. So I was hoping that I would have been able to stay underneath the entire time, but I'm not.
Gas is closing in.
Unfortunately.
Get to the new safe zone.
So I'm gonna have to pop this. Probably throw the deployable buy.
Have increased payouts. Get to
Do I
it.
rotate
Cash
early?
out.
I don't have a PDS, so I can't rotate early. I'm gonna have to just kind of like rotate along the side. I think getting here is gonna be the play. You play with him every day. Okay, I didn't say it. Oh, raw honey, that sounds so good. I'm gonna have some tomorrow. No, tonight probably. I've been out. Whenever I don't have it, I miss it. There's another good carb source. If somebody asking earlier, local honey is fire. If you have allergies, find your local apiary, I think is what it's called. Get some local honey, dude.
Gas is moving.
Yeah, I did, Alex. You're gonna redeem him with points and then time him out yourself? That's a savage move right there. Do I eat granola with Greek yogurt and honey? Yes, I do. That is my, like, if I have a sweet tooth, that's what I eat. Like Oikos Greek yogurt with purely Elizabeth granola and raw honey. Oh, bro. Or local honey. That tastes so good. It tastes like a grown-up version of, have you ever had as a kid dirt? Like pudding and Oreo crumbs? My mom would make dirt all the time. She put like gummy worms in it and stuff. Definitely probably, I'm still probably carrying around a few gummy worms I'm trying to get rid of, to be honest. But it's like the grown-up version. What up, Billy? Tastes so good. It's the best, Spartacus. At night, if I do have a sweet tooth, rarely ever happens. That's usually what I'll get. It is, Micha. Plus a scoop of protein, heck yeah. Yeah, that'd work. You're getting, that's quite a bit of protein then. Probably getting, what, 50, 60 grams? Good amount of carbs. Like 80 to 90. Not too much fat. So you run good off protein and carbs. Makes sense when you're doing BJJ all day. You're gonna need it. Go to stay disciplined. Can't hear myself think. You kind of just answer it right there. Like you can almost ask anybody. There'd probably be the same answer. It's just have to do it, dude. Isn't being disciplined doing what you don't want to do? Doing what you have to do when you don't want to do it. But you have to have a good enough why. Your reason why can't break down when things get hard.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
I think it's the simplest way to put it. Because when you wake up and you have no energy and the same food doesn't feel any good and you have to go out there and kill a workout, if you don't have a good enough why to fall back on, way too easy. Our brains are so good at justifying things to ourselves, it's insane. So
Got gas moving in.
they're scared. Well, then you're just getting a whole bunch of sugar, Adrian. You know?
Incoming.
Yo, do it when you're ready, trust. Heck yeah, Cartoon. Congrats to you. Iron has chest tear, so no BO6 for me. Exactly. I can't believe I've gotten so lucky that no one is pushed into this little shack here. Which level in pie? It's delicious? Yeah, I bet. But you could just have a bag of Skittles to probably do the same thing. Well, besides the egg, I guess. Drew a rye? That sucks, Drew. What's my why? Well, I mean, hold on. It's going to take a lot longer to answer than this game is going to be over with. I'm going to have to lock in here soon, so.
Our Guardians lost power.
Shoot, dude.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone. Keep your eyes up for prize contracts.
What
You
did
are
Pete say the other day? With the, like some medieval speak for why thou campeth. So the play is to go from here to here.
Gas is closing in. 10 remaining. Keep pushing.
I did not, Robert. It's probably gonna make me stop drinking out of these, huh? Go, brother, fight. Not yet. Patience. Patience, M. Patience.
Enemy buy station deployed. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
That guy's so upset. No, I didn't, Soja. That sounds dope. I'd imagine you did pretty well. He's so resourceful and he has so much knowledge.
Losing ground. Move it.
Only 5 others up. See, M wanted me to go run out there and start running around and fighting. Not yet. Not yet. Almost. Wait for it.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Copy that. Mortar strike inbound.
Gas is inbound.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound.
Friendly buy station deployed.
No way, dude. Come on.
Friendly buy station is ready.
Solid copy. Mortar strike on the way.
Oh, you almost had me. Woo! That could have been bad. That guy was not bad.
That's a job well done.
That could have been bad. That got my heart rate up a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Traction is inbound. Get hooked in and stand by. Here comes the snap.
He raged hard there. What's up, SoCal? He raged hard. He was not happy at all. But there you go, and that's how you do it, right there. No point in fighting until I had to.
Nicely done. Target-rich
So everyone else is fighting to be able to fight Bowser at the end.
Very resourceful.
You want to be Bowser.
Skill ahead.
You don't want to be the Koopas.
Let's stay locked and loaded. This ain't nearly over.
The pillar saved me 100%. 100%. I'm dead without that pillar. Yeah. I mean, I had time to quarter it and throw it in the pack. Took in a boot, to be fair, you know. I had time. I had time. Tis, Pablo. Let's go, War. No, it's a muley. In the back. It's a muley. A mule deer.
Back in action.
I guess that could be a whitetail. It could be. I feel like it's a muley though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Thanks, Stevo. From Chile. Let's go, dude. Fist fight with your buddy Cam the other day. That was a good time, dude. The good time. I haven't won a fist fight in a while. Well, actually, I won one yesterday. But other than that, like, I rarely win fist fights, so my record's not too good. I've been working on it. Hunting this year, possibly. Possibly. I got a spot not far. In about a month. Mr. Chalked in chat has a spot in Bama that's not far from where I live.
Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I might be able to make a trip to. Should be so sick. No, whitetail. Deer.
Hands all here.
Gotta get venison, dude.
Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. You are cleared hot.
I'll be eating venison for a while.
Ass down there.
If I'm lucky enough to get one. I'm in Northwest Florida, Johnny. I'm in Northwest Florida where everybody here is Alabama fans. When you go to like your local Walmart in America and they sell the nearest sports college memorabilia, everywhere here is Alabama. Even though I'm in Florida, you rarely see like Florida Gators. Every once in a while you'll see a Seminoles, Florida State. But it's all Alabama, like 9-1 of any other college. Some Georgia's sprinkled in. I've seen a few Michigans, go blue. But everyone here is an Alabama fan. Saturdays are like a holiday here. Go! Bubba Gump, thank you for the year, man. Yeah, same. I definitely need it, man. Northern Wisconsin a week for a whitetail hunt. That sounds awesome.
Secure the area until the upload is complete.
It's gonna be. Is it a little chilly this time of year? Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, which is good. Much love, dude. Oh, 100%, Steve-O. 100%. They have massive deer.
Transfer complete. Marking incoming gas break coordinates on your TAC map.
Massive deers.
There's a bunker nearby. Eyes up, you hear? Be advised, there's an enemy squad gunning for you.
Huge. Huge.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
He just got downed.
All right. Maps updated with all future safe zones.
I think he's here. Heck yeah, that sounds dope, Bubba. Yeah, we had a neighbor who did the same thing, CT. He would eat so much deer. He did the same thing. Somebody hit it on the side of the road, needs to be taken care of before it bloats and ruins it. He'd show up. Kathy, thank you for the 32 months, homie. Much love to you always. Let's go. Why not taking specialist? I already have one. I don't know the whole card. I'll have to look at it, Dominic. But in the main and co-main, I'm going Hamzat and Ilya.
The enemy lost track of you. Good work.
Yeah, 100%, Johnny. From one side of Florida to the other is like an 11-hour drive, I think, at one point. Like from under Miami all the way to the top left. Ew.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone. UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at the time. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
I'm staying down here like the whole time, by the way.
Gas is moving.
We are chilling. I'm gonna need to grab like a U. Oh, dang it. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get 2 UAs then. Since I accidentally grabbed that. That's good. I think that I'm almost positive there's somebody in here. Oh, I already have one, Tukin. No, good. It's
Enemy
not.
soldier
What up,
incoming.
Mohammed? I only have like 7 chest tears, so I'm playing Black Ops 6 tonight. That's fair, dude. I mean, if I didn't have any, I would. Push him. He's inside there. No, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight now. I like it.
I'm good. I don't need to.
Oh, you're bad. What are you trying to challenge?
Oh wait. I can not move here as long as nobody pushes the front. Actually, I'm gonna switch out these doors.
Oh my god.
There. I could sit here for another 10 minutes.
This guy even fucking dove in front of me.
And I only gotta kill him before I leave. What giveaway? I'll give away my love. How about that?
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. A couple contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash out.
It's tactical as it gets right here. So the play is, when this zone is closing, I would like to take somewhere up here. I'll probably throw the deployable buy like right here, I think. Play along the rocks, move up to the deployable buy and play it as hard cover. I doubt anybody is going to try to push from the water side, and then I'll be able to, if I need, run back into the zone to grab like a gas mask if people are like out here, or I get chowed from down here with no hard cover. That's my plan. Kyle, thank you for the 29 months. There's a love giveaway. Ooh.
Inbound.
DM me, baby. Much love, dog. Ever shot a staccato? No, I really want to. I want a staccato CS. That's like my... If I could have one gun right now, that'd probably be it. Or a staccato P. Screw it.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'd carry a staccato P. I don't care how big it is. Screw it. I'll just wear my like fell raven pants and like a button down, like a wool button down. I love it, Grump. Someday I definitely will. Oh, we might have a challenger. We might have ourselves a challenger. Let's see how this goes. Remove them from the game, says Top G. No, it's okay. They're just trying to play too. What's it matter if they're in this game for another 10 minutes or not? So it really don't matter to me. Trying to let everybody have an equal chance here to play. What's my car build? No stock. No, I have a stock on it. SZ Holotherm sight. Yeah, I don't even know. I think there's a command for it. DR6 hand stop, whatever barrel gives the most range, whatever silencer gives the most range. And I think I'm missing something, like high velocity or something like that. I really don't even know. I don't even know if it's meta, but it works. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's a DDM4, Lou. I don't need a darn thing. I got everything set up. Actually, I could use a util box. Maybe I'll try to find a util box.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
I can find a gold gun and then try to trade it in. Or not. New map. I mean, there's not even going to be a new map until Verdansk, dude. Not even going to be one. Okay, possible gold one here. Nice, let's go.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound. Shots missed. No joy.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
March, most likely oatmeals. March will be like the Black Ops integration. Or not integration, sorry, Verdansk. Verdansk will drop in March. We get... I'll take that. We'll get the integration in a month. Perfect. Now all is right with the world. Let's go clear out whoever's here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Perfect. Perfect.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound. Impact. No hit.
Okay. Before this zone like barely, as it's closing, I'm gonna throw down the cluster, pop the UA, and send it out here. We're almost there. No, I definitely won't, Billy. I'm sure they're gonna add new stuff. When's my birthday? March the 2nd.
No more fighting in the gulag.
We've been getting into some
Inbound.
we've been getting into some good top 10 situations every time so far. 1 kill, 9 up or 8 up. Optimal. What's Haunted do? It's supposed to give you a jump scare, but I turned mine off, so it's a util box. I'm getting too old for that, dude.
Gas is closing in.
What areas of Verdansk are open to change? I would imagine it's just going to be ways up to high ground is going to be the big thing. So no, just one ladder to get to top prison.
Copy. Mortar strike inbound now.
No one.
Impact. No hit.
Oh my, dude.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time. Friendly buy station inbound. Location marked. Deployable buy station is available. You're in the top 5. Bring home the win.
Nice fucking heal.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
He's not very happy about it.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
What the? Are you serious? That's crazy. Only 2 others.
Gas is moving.
One of them's here.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Solid copy. Mortar strike on the way. Copy that. Mortar strike inbound.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Hit. Shots missed.
High value contracts are in play. More risk, more reward.
Are you kidding me?
You're losing ground. Move it.
Wow.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time. No targets left to kill. I believe that's what they call.
GG's. That is so lucky for that guy that he lived further than that. The buy station placement works perfectly. The guy was not ready for that gas play. And much love, Paulie. Much love, dude. Appreciate you, man.
Here comes the snap.
I was really worried I was gonna get knocked again by the the same cluster or finish. That would have really sucked. Even if I got knocked again, though, I still probably win.
Nicely done. Target-rich environment out there, yeah?
We're 4 for 4 so far today, dudes. 4 for 4.
Very resourceful.
Not too shabby. We've just been playing it textbook.
No rest for the wicked.
Not getting in any fights that we don't need to. Not that good of circles either, but we've just been making it happen. Vikings or Rams tonight? Vikings. Either they just had a physical game against Detroit, but I'm picking them again. Possibly River. We streaking, dude. 4 for 4. Great Wendy Steele. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom before this starts up. Let's go, dogs. GG's. Boom. Stop dancing around and buy cold plunge. I mean, I don't even have like a big enough tub in my current place to get one of those like machines that just turn the tub water cold. I don't even fit in it. So, wouldn't really do me much good there, dude.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Solo nuke run.
Check your
I'm
gear
good.
and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
I'm just trying to game, dude. A nice cold shower suffice? No. You're not. You're not really gonna have a negative for a nice cold shower, but it's not the same as submerging in, you know, near freezing water for a little bit. Not the same.
Let's get this done.
The lobbies? Well, we're 4 for 4, King. So, but there's been decent players.
High priority contact.
Maybe overall, the lobbies are probably a little bit down,
You got gas close
but
to
there's
the
still going to be a good player or two in every lobby. A goon cave? What's a goon cave?
Eliminate all targets in the AO. This intel reveals the location of the next gas spread. Get it to the uplink station marked on your target for decryption before it's too late. Enemy soldier incoming.
Beast. Can't see what I'm shooting at, you know? I have no clue what I'm shooting at.
It's the gulag, and you gonna have to fight to earn redeployment.
You will not play Black Ops 6. Not early, dude. Unfortunately, I have chest hair, so Activision won't let me play it early.
Well, soldier.
An area room dedicated to... I mean, the room that I'm in right now, I guess.
Fuck you, you cunt. You're
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Soldier, stand by.
No, couldn't see anything. Man, angry people.
Scavenger contract here.
For what reason?
You're losing ground. Move it.
Just re-queue, you know? The game ain't that serious. It's a game made for casuals.
Box is marked.
you cheating?
Those locations.
Very reasonable, nice people so far. Already got a couple. I mean, how fast of a regain was that, dude? Boom. Heck yeah. Wrong hurdle. Think of it the prime dog. Much freaking love, dude. Hope you're having a dope one. Yeah. Yep. Spartacus has got you. So, I mean, I would, like I said, I was really, really looking forward to playing multiplayer early. But, so the CEO asked me for a shirtless pic. Activision, I sent it. And he said, I'm sorry, sir, you have too much chest hair to be able to play
Box down.
multiplayer early. And I said, fine, I'll wait till tomorrow. That's kind of how it went. Peekaboo.
Two supply boxes secured. One remaining.
Unfortunately. I was really looking forward to it. You have too much back hair to ever play it? That's really unfortunate, dude. So I'm sure you were really, really looking forward to running around in team deathmatch. Would have been a lot of fun.
Complete. All supply boxes secured. Intel shows a bunker nearby. Eyes up, you hear? Be advised, there's an enemy squad gunning for you.
Oh, dang it.
Loadout drop inbound.
I should have waited.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Irons, let me, you're a fucking little...
Enemy is no longer tracking you. We lost it.
Not sure why he was so upset. Not sure. I'm gonna go here.
Kilimanjaro, kill catastrophe, kill apocalypse, kill your name, killing spree.
Gas is moving.
Whatever. Let's go hit this. Yo, Worship Rev with a 33, dude. Almost 3 years. Grateful for you, homie. Let's freaking go, man. Well, it's age too, Soldiers. I checked my birth certificate and I was over the age of 16, so I wasn't allowed to play the multiplayer early. Is what it is. You too, Hurricane Chris. Right, G. Iron has been responsible for 4 uninstalls in the last 30 minutes. Yeah, we've had an Alt F4, a couple rages. That guy was really not happy. All he did was get sniped in the head, like. That's what it is. Let's go, Doric. Ooh, almost.
Traía tarjeta este güey, sí, mira. A fuerza.
Oh, he got lucky. If I would have been able to get that second shot off, that'd have been sick.
This is the Gulag, where you fight to win redeployment.
Rebirth leaving? I doubt it. I doubt it. They love their Rebirth.
Hey, I know money doesn't grow on trees.
But it's Activision. They haven't made a good decision in a couple of years, so you never know. I can't see. Oh, just 100% hipfire accuracy. Well, rip the window. Let's spectate it. Give myself a break from the game.
All clear.
Give myself a little bit of a break. Let's see how this guy does. Krampus, not a good decision. Oh, then we're going back like 3 years. Aren't I playing Black Ops 6? Who wants to tell him?
Gas is inbound, marking a new
Because I'm not a child. That's why I'm not playing Black Ops 6, dude. This guy does not have enough skill to be pretending to play this way, you know? Oh my goodness. This is a perfect example here of aim assist giving players way more confidence than they deserve to have. You know what I'm saying? Way more confidence than they deserve to have. This guy thinks that he's Biffle. All he has is left thumbstick. That's it. That's the only thing that's giving him the confidence to do this, is the fact that he gets aimbot moving left to right. That's what he gets. You're my favorite multiplayer TDM streamer. That's saying something, because you can probably count the number of times you've seen that on one hand.
How was your day, Ninja?
Oh, he's still here.
I went to the dentist yesterday around 2:30.
This guy's acting like he needs an alibi for a murder he committed. Maybe that's the joke he was making, Smoke. Maybe that was it. I didn't catch it.
I think my shit's gonna be theirs. I'm not risking it. I'm not risking the biscuit. I'm just not doing it.
Well, that's my line. That's my line, dude. What's my Instagram? Iron on Twitch.
Any hassles over here?
So the less chest hair you have, the earlier you can play Black Ops 6. Yeah, you have to either be under the age of 16, have no chest hair, or have T levels in like 70-year-old female like levels. One of those three things. If it's linked to Killa.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
This dude's even Y-wine while not moving.
What is a bunker buster? What is that? Like, let's be real.
I don't have much faith in this guy. No, this guy's definitely not mouse and keyboard. This guy's 100% controller. He's doing the YY's controller. He has auto tac sprint on. And he just... Also, he like 100% hip fire accuracy'd me in the gulag. So that's just kind of a dead giveaway. He's on controller. Ravens for the Super Bowl. I mean, my top three teams are Chiefs, Ravens, and Lions. Yeah, that's all you need to see. That's 100% controller. Little escape there. That wasn't bad.
Jesus, why you had to come over here and just fuck with me?
Here's his chance.
Can't get a fucking break. Assholes.
The old C4 throw, dude. Heck yeah. He launched that thing. Yes, controller's all about left stick. You don't even, like, most of the time when you watch a controller player play and win a fight, they're not moving their right stick at all. It's all, like, the aiming in this game is 100% left stick. Strafe left and right and you won't miss.
So you using a Bergie perk?
It's called rotational aim assist.
Oh, where are you?
They added it with Modern Warfare 2.
Fuck it with me. Where's it at?
I almost wonder, Clove, if he is like streaming maybe to 1 or 2 viewers or none, you know, and he's just trying to get in the habit of it, or maybe he wants to stream in the future. Then it would make sense. Or he knows he has spectators, like, because there's 3 spectators with 9 up. Just living in the moment. That's fair. Aim assist and hip fire. The aim assist for controller in hip fire, I feel like, is way stronger than mouse and key. It just like sticks to the player. If you've ever had somebody not on your team run back and forth in front of you, even when you're not ADS, it literally sticks to them. Especially if you're moving at all left and right. Is new map out tomorrow? No. Well, this guy's getting down to the top 10. He might stand a chance. Everyone's still running the static here too. And he got him, GG's. Kind of hard to watch. Morning post. You know, Verdansk doesn't come out until March. Disable aim assist and mess with people's confidence, that'd be hilarious. Like on April Fool's Day, no aim assist. It'd be hilarious to see how everybody played then.
What if God was one of us? Just a stranger one of us, trying to make his way.
What up, princess? Yeah, I bet, Trav. I bet.
It's just down here set.
These lobbies are dying real quick. You don't want aim assist with mouse and keyboard. It feels super weird. The strength of mouse and key is knowing, like, if I want to flick 90 degrees to the right, I know exactly how far I have to move the mouse to get to that spot. If you add aim assist, it would add variables. You don't want that. Why mouse and keyboard is not that strong on this game is because the visibility is awful. You can't see anything. As soon as you start shooting, the player disappears off the screen. That's why, like, pretty much there was not a lot of complaints about mouse and keyboard versus controller with Warzone 1. It was relatively balanced. Aim assist was still extremely strong, but you could see what you were shooting at clearly, so it didn't matter. If you lost on mouse and keyboard, it's just because you missed a few shots and you could see what you're shooting at, but in this game, you just can't see. It was just a command, Brownie. No, post-mortem. I can't play Black Ops 6. I'm over the age of 16, so unfortunately they won't let me in. Nope, visibility is almost worse on Black Ops 6. Visibility is worse on Black Ops 6, actually. I think, at least. Gonna make it to warehouse. FOV is like 100. Maybe 105 at the most, somewhere in there.
Gas is moving.
Hey there, Mr. Science Guy. Yeah, something like that.
Why not 120? 120 is not necessarily an advantage. It makes everything so small. It makes the player models small.
Come on, Daddy.
And when the visibility is already trash, you just can't see anything.
This man gotta go gassy. Fuck, man.
1v1v1. That was close. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bro? You could definitely win this. I don't know if he's got the patience for it. Let's see. No, it's just when you're shooting a gun, Gloomy, it's a combination of a lot of things. When you're shooting, there's smoke shooting out the sides of if you have like a muzzle brake on it, or there's gas if you have a suppressor that's shooting out of the barrel of the gun. There's flash from the bullets being shot. There's the movement from the reticle, depending on what attachments that you have. Once you start getting shot, the screen shakes, the colors on the screen change, and you get like flinched. So it's just like a combination of so many things that makes the visibility of players awful. Like in the ghoulie, if you're on mouse and keyboards, you can't see anything with iron sights. Players blend in perfectly. It's really bad. The guy made it above him. He only's got one plate. 1v1 above him.
Closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Oh, that's a good play. I like that.
You're an asshole, man. You're an asshole.
Ooh, he's got to jump now, I think.
Time's almost up. Finish the mission.
He did. He's in trouble. And he messed up his smokes. GG's. He messed up, dude. He messed up. He panicked, yep. He messed up. He just needed to hold that guy on the roof. He couldn't lose the damaged chip battle there. What are the downsides of 105? You don't quite see as much of the screen as you would 120, but it's not a huge difference. Not a huge difference. And the player models also get a little bit bigger. So I prefer 105 or whatever I'm at right now. What am I even at? I'm at 110. Okay, so a little bit more than 105 and 100. I'm at 110. So you can kind of see it here. So if you're at 100, you will miss. When you're like running forward, if you're at 100, then you wouldn't see if somebody was from here to here. But at the same time, you have to like zoom in, and then anything that you would see inside this box would be significantly bigger than if you were at 120. Because it's so zoomed out, you gotta pretend, you have to basically bring this 100 to where the, or you move up from the 120 to the 100 box, and everything gets closer and bigger. So, it's like you look through a magnifying glass a little bit. Darn close, OP. Well, people that play on controller don't need to see what they're shooting at because aim assist is so strong. It does all the work for you. I don't know, yeah, Blood. I don't know. Depends. I'll probably start with Black Ops 6 tomorrow on mouse and keyboard. Just controller I just don't even find fun anymore. I tried it for a couple months. I broke all my PRs. I had a higher KD, higher win percentage, but it just wasn't very fun.
Get geared up and stand by.
So I'll probably start on mouse and keyboard. And if I get tired of it, maybe I'll switch to controller, but... we'll probably just play mouse and keyboard and just accept the fact that I'll never see anything again in the game. Multi, I don't care about zombies, dude. I hate politics, Blue. The smoke meta is just kind of necessary because the guns are so easy to use and the maps aren't made well enough. So you just need smokes to even... to be able to run from here to here, you need a smoke against good players, you know?
All stations, this is Shadow 01.
Not the case in PUBG, but in this game, anyone can shoot a gun. Let's try this. DDM4, Hopi. Nope, no new map tomorrow. There's just the multiplayer.
Cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
Let's roll.
Wondering who I should go for the lesser of two evils? Well, one has the backing of everybody on the Epstein list. The other they've tried to kill twice.
Keep clear of that gas. Get to the safe zone. Positive ID on multiple strongholds. Locations are marked on your TAC map.
Tastes like America, yep. Obviously, I hate politics, but I just feel like it's pretty clear that there's just like a ton of... I just got... oh my goodness, I need to see this. Oh my gosh. There's like a group of people that have a lot of power and money who are actively against humanity. And every decision that they make seems to push the average human being further and further down. They're like vampires. And I just feel like, so one candidate is very much, they probably won't even make a single decision themselves. They'll just be a part of the cabal, a part of the system, continue to hate humans and America. Where are we going here? Dude, that guy literally closed his eyes, 180'd, and meleeed me as I was serpentining. Like, my goodness, man. Someone took that, or I guess I did. Just go backwards, I guess. What are you gonna do? I made a purchase on Gunbroker. I had too many drinks. Happens, dude. Don't even feel bad about it. Don't even feel bad about it, man.
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your TAC map.
I thought there was somebody here. Is that door? Oh, it's not a door. Okay. Rip. Oh, let's do it. Yep, it's fair. No politics as per rule. Sounds good to me. Might be. Shoddy snipes. Ooh, heck yeah. I already got a bunch of those. Heck yeah. Finding all the goodies. See an orange there. What do I even need? I mean, a gulag token, obviously. Lodi hasn't even dropped yet. Goldie, sure. Already got enough of those, I think. My goodness. This is nuts. Oh, hey. Heck yeah. Oh, I could win the game with just this, dude. I think this gold one, though, is not near as good as my custom one. For whatever reason, it seems so much more inconsistent.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I think I'm gonna grab this first.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
My goodness.
Supply box is secure. Contract complete. Intel shows a bunker nearby. Eyes up, you hear?
Oh.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
I'm gonna go to a completely different one.
Gas is inbound.
And we're off. Let's see if I can make it to this zip without getting shot out of the air. And then make it to here. That's the play. Yo, FPS up, Greg. Thank you for the 5 months, yo. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a dope week so far. Let's go. Uh-oh. And can I make it here? I don't have specialists, no. Bro, leave me alone. Specialist? It's been 2 days since I found a specialist out of that dude.
Alright. Maps updated with all future safe zones.
Wow, he's ballsy. How in the world did that whiff? How? That's insane, dude. This game. All you can do is roll your eyes at it, man.
This is the Gulag, where you fight to win redeployment.
All you can do is roll your eyes. Go, Will. Too much chest hair to get specialist. Maybe that's it. Yeah, the game sucks, is what it is, though. We're kind of stuck with it, unfortunately. Sneaky, dude. Wow.
Gas is moving. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Black site's clear. Area secure.
Okay. Well, still no specialist. Heck yeah. Best case, actually. Best case. I really got everything I need then. I would like a better close range weapon. I don't think it's happening though, to be honest. Can't tell if there's somebody down here with me or not. And I gotta go way over here, man. What a garbage zone.
No mames.
Wow.
Pinche rata campera.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Specialist.
Gas is closing in. Get
Okay, it's probably time to get out of here. Same dude.
Double kill, triple kill, overkill, kill-tacular.
Hey, Grace, thank you for the 5 gifted, yo. Freaking Grace, yo. An absolute savage. Grateful for you, Grace. Hope you're having an awesome week. Only, what, a couple days, couple work days left? Then maybe some outside time. Grateful for you. Much freaking love, yo. If you guys had a gift just from Grace, please say thank you. She's nutty. Where in the world do we even play here, dude? I don't...
You're losing ground. Move it.
even know. Also, I think I'm just gonna go here, honestly. Yeah, I have a plan. I have a plan. My goodness, dude. That was almost really bad. He's just sitting there waiting. What a punk. Probably the guy that I killed. Did you hear that?
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Knew it. Nice try, punk. Come on, man. Dang it, dude.
It's the gulag. And you gonna have
Started bad players on accident. I think I can make it back to my stuff, though. What? Uh-oh. Tab back in, tab back in.
Get to him first to cash out. Friendly loadout drops on the way. 25 remained.
This game is so trash, dude. This game is so freaking trash. Plays another company besides Activision come out with something worth playing. Screw Activision. My gosh. What happened? We're just the playtesters for the game 4 years in is all. We're just still the playtesters for the game. It's still an alpha. Let's be nice to them. They're a small indie studio. Bunch of interns. Freaking pathetic. Over it. And now, because of how optimized everything is, I gotta go through 2 launchers to be able to play Warzone. Store check up. I bet the house on it. You already know the store is working. Is there any in-game visual settings you adjust after you stopped using video filters? No. No, I stopped using NVIDIA filters. Here. Second launcher, boot up to play Warzone. The visibility in the game is just always, it's going to be trash. Until we can move past all of the Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 stuff. Mostly Modern Warfare 2 is what kept the game so far back. We're just kind of stuck with it till then. So not this year. This year is going to be more of the same, just different movement. But the year after that, we need a completely clean slate for there to be any chance at Warzone really being good again. Hopefully it's only one more day of the launcher, like having to go through multiple launchers to play. I would imagine as soon as Black Ops 6 multiplayer is like actually released, it fixes. No way we have to go through 2 different launchers, or even if it's the same one, like open it up, close it, go back into the other one just to play Warzone every time. No, we just did solos all day, right? Somehow I lasted. Today I don't think I'm gonna last that long. We had a really good first 4 games, but they've just been, you know, I mean, that last game's just stupid. That's true, Trav. That's true. That's true. So we're going to be going through this until the integration next month. Okay, sounds about right. Man, it just there's such a clear absence of leadership over there. It's insane. All they need is one person who has a clear vision, you know? One that kind of ties everybody together and puts people in the right spots to do the right things. They're an NFL team without a quarterback. They're signing Desmond Ridder off the Falcons practice squad to come in and start for him week 8 on the road. Tapuria, Igos. Tapuria. I just think it's Tapuria's time. Line's been looking good. They've been looking real good, man. Taking over half my diet. Just say 4 eggs, some homemade ramen. That's the play, G. That's the play, dude. Yeah, Sony XM4s, dude. Sony XM4s. They're good enough. They're not the best headphones I've ever used, but they're definitely not the worst. I've been using them for years now.
Over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I've been using them for years.
Looking like a real team. We got the green light. We're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. We're up in 3. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons.
Oh, did he really, Raiders? Dang it, man. Dang it.
Let's roll.
Who do we even have a chance of getting then if no Crosby?
High priority contract is available.
Anyone?
Check your tac map for objective location. Keep clear of that gas. Get to the safe zone. Gas drop is en route.
I don't think the Browns are giving up Myles Garrett. I wish. I don't know, man. There really is not many like top tier defensive ends that are on the trade market. Yeah, we'll see, Raiders. We'll see. We'll give you to Sean if you want. No, we're good. Thanks though. We're good. Even if you guys paid his salary, we still wouldn't want him. What a disaster. When was the last time I had junk food? I don't remember. Do I miss it? No. If we give up Garrett, I'll quit watching football. That's fair. Nerd. And as far as like Crosby goes, it is a business, so it's not really up to him. I'm sure Pierce wants to win as well. The trading of Devontae Adams. That honestly, that's a fair play on their part because they're not a playoff team, not this year. Devontae Adams, his trade value is definitely the highest to the team they sent him to, so they got a fair compensation, I think. They're not going to get a player better than him, most likely, in the draft picks that they got, but that's fine, dude.
supply box down. 2 remain.
It is what it is. If they got rid of Crosby, though, then there goes the locker room, probably. Getting rid of Devontae probably helped the locker room, even though Devontae's a heck of a player and a good teammate from what anybody has ever said about him. The fact that the rumors are going on with Rodgers constantly is probably tiring to deal with.
2 supply boxes secured.
So it's not the worst thing in the world to trade him away, even if he's super like beloved on the team. Like a distraction, even though it's not really his fault. It didn't look like that was the fix either for the Jets. They got run by the Steelers. The Jets defense is supposed to be better than they're playing.
Be advised. Mark up all safe zone locations on your tac map.
But I still think it's the offensive line's problem. Let's go here.
Wow, I just got killed for something.
I like turtles.
Yeah.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Nice, I like that, I like that.
Gas is inbound. Marking a new safe zone.
Good play, dude.
Wow, nice sheets, buddy.
Sheets. What's he talking about? That guy's trying to be metaphor. Clearly wasn't. Love it. Love it. Oh my goodness. How did I not see him, dude? How did I not see that guy? He's literally just army crawling in the middle of nowhere. Well, he must have bought a bundle. Can't see, can't see.
Ready up for redeployment.
Oh, this game.
Black site is secure. All clear.
That's probably him getting destroyed. Oh no, that guy's back in his vehicle. I can't see, dude.
Took that one.
My gosh, it's so bad. The game is so trash, it's insane. I literally cannot see a thing. As soon as he like ran underneath where I was shooting, he's just gone off the screen. My goodness. The thing about Wilson playing this, I mean, he played pretty well. I was saying that he'd do pretty well for them if he was just the same Russell Wilson as he was for the Broncos. He Didn't he throw like 26 touchdowns and 8 interceptions with a decent quarterback rating of like over 100 last year? That's not bad. The game is just trash, Gloomy. Dude, this game is just so trash. Anything Activision run. I wonder how much longer I can stomach playing this piece of garbage. Probably another couple games, and then we'll go to watch the Recovery podcast and learn some things, build some dopamine back up as we become better individuals. Am I not playing Black Ops 6? My testosterone was too high, Webs. Wouldn't let me log in. It's the worst, Jose. The STG iron sights, especially in the gulag, like the guy that I was trying to shoot at in the ghoulie, when I started yelling, I can't see, he's just gone, you know? He hasn't even been doing that bad, Fright. For whatever reason, the media has made him out to be, the media hasn't liked him, but that doesn't, you have to take everything the media says with a grain of salt. They're just trying to sell, they're just trying to get clicks. So they want to villainize somebody. Once again, Russell Wilson was not bad last year. Wasn't bad at all. I thought he was going to be pretty good for the Steelers. Lead him to the playoffs for sure. Which Justin Fields stepped up, did pretty well, but we already saw, we've known Justin Fields' ceiling. And it is basically what he gave the Steelers. I don't think he's going to get too much better than that. He has a problem reading defenses. He always has. He may get better at it as he becomes more of a veteran, but he's never going to be like a top tier picker apart of defenses. He's just dangerous with his feet and has a good arm. So if they give him like very, very set plays where he's going to bootleg out this guy should be open. If the defense isn't disguised, he can do that. But if he needs to sit back in the pocket all day long and go through progressions, he can't do that. Like I've actually watched a fair amount of film on Fields of people like breaking it down. He struggles with like basic NFL concepts. Just mentally going through the progressions, he can't do it for whatever reason. But he's such a dangerous athlete that he's still pretty decent. Not being able to read defenses is still a good quarterback in the league.
Time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Didn't like Russell Wilson went through some stuff too with I think it was his mentor like died last year or something. Some obviously super sad thing. Somebody he was really close with passed away. And obviously that was really hard on him. Yeah, 100% prospecto. I don't really see Justin Fields getting much better than he showed so far. He'll definitely improve, but how much I don't really know. But I mean, even if he doesn't improve at all, he's still a solid NFL starting quarterback. If he continues to like on the Steelers especially not make mistakes, he could definitely lead them to the playoffs and maybe make a run at it. Who knows? But it would be, he's not going to be like the reason they'd win a Super Bowl, you know? But he could possibly lead them there. Best case scenario with a top defense being dangerous. Like Colin Kaepernick. I think he's better than Colin Kaepernick, but that would be like the kind of story that he would have if he made it to the Super Bowl. Where it almost has to be that certain team. Anywhere else in the league, Kaepernick isn't playing. But with that scheme that Harbaugh had with the top defense in the league, back when the dual threat quarterbacks were not as prevalent, people weren't as used to playing against them. It was kind of like a perfect storm. Hopefully this goes here. Fields is definitely a better quarterback than Colin Kaepernick, but. That's the type of situation he needs, I think. Agreed, Prospecto. Agreed. Just don't turn the ball over and be dangerous enough on offense. Win the field position battle. Are the Dolphins in trouble? Yeah, I mean, what's their record now? Are they 2-4? Oh, we're almost halfway through the football season, and they're definitely in trouble. They could go on a run and make the playoffs, though. But they got to go on a run to make the playoffs.
Got gas moving in.
Well, they need Tua back, but I think Tua's coming back here soon. Are the 49ers cooked? Dude, the 49ers have gotten so screwed over, man. They've gotten so screwed over. I don't think so, though. As long as everyone's healthy when playoff time comes and they get to the playoffs, they'll be dangerous. But that's no guarantee.
Transfer complete. Marking incoming gas break coordinates on your tech map. Intel shows a bunker nearby. Eyes up, you hear? Solid copy. Counter UAV running signal interference.
No guarantee. But if McCaffrey comes back healthy, I think Ayuk is done for the season, though, which really, really sucks. I don't even think they have Greenlaw back yet. No, that's not what we're talking about, dude.
Counter UAV disengaging.
Well, rip. Is the college quarterback class good this year? It's not as good as last year, but it's still pretty solid. Oh dang, I thought that was like Shadur Sanders, I believe, is probably the top quarterback at this point. There's like let's if all like last year's quarterback draft class and this year's quarterback draft class was all in the same class, Shadur would probably be a middle of the first round pick. Like he wouldn't have gotten picked before any of the top 4, I don't think. So it's not like I said, last year's or this past year's quarterback class was unbelievably good. I'm just gonna try to get specialist.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
But you got a fair amount of them. It's like relatively deep, this quarterback class. From like there's like a fair amount of,
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
if they reached first round, second round for sure talent. Shadur, you got Cam Ward, you got Quinn Ewers, you got Carson Beck. And then there's still some question marks on guys. The Ole Miss quarterback, I forget his name, but there's still some people to make some moves as well. So, not sure yet. I've watched every single Mel Kiper video that's come out. Dart at Ole Miss. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name, but I already have specialists. Oh, well, then I needed foresight. That's what I was waiting for. Jackson Dart. That's it. And I believe there might be another quarterback from somewhere else. Drew Aller, that's another name. I don't know if he'll be like second round, but the first 4 that I mentioned for sure all could be second round. Like, well,
Gas is
Most likely there'll be a couple first rounds at least. Possibly 3. What? Mel Kiper and what's the other guy's name? He's newer. I forget his name, but regardless. He predicts there will be 3 quarterbacks taken in the top 10. Shadur number 1, Cam number 2, and Quinn Ewers number 3. So, definitely some talent. Ashton Genty. He could be a top 10 pick. First time we've had it. Well, Jahmyr Gibbs was he a top 10? I think he was. Genty's good, though. Poor Shadur has to go to Cleveland. I think that Dion and Shadur won't let that happen, honestly. I think they'll 100% pull an Eli Manning. Is my guess. If, let's say, who would be the worst teams? The Panthers, right? The Carolina Panthers. Like, their franchise is a mess right now. If they got the number 1 overall pick, I think that they would probably just say, you know what? If you draft us, we're just not going to play. We're just going to sit out, and you're going to waste the first overall draft pick. And they'd have something to it because, I mean, Shadur, that family, they're pretty set on money, dude. Obviously, everybody's got to go make their money, but they're pretty set. Like, Shadur right now is making over $4 million a year in college. Who knows how much his dad's making off endorsements and whatnot, so... He doesn't need to be the number 1 overall pick. He'll be okay.
Bounty targets are up. Get after them.
What quarterback needy team isn't a mess, though? The Bears this past year. The Bears weren't. If the Giants are bad, I mean the Commanders, they weren't too bad. No quarterback, you know, but overall, not bad. And somebody said earlier, like, why the teams stay bad is they just reach for quarterbacks. Like, yeah, yes and no. Because a lot of the times you have to hit a home run on a quarterback to be a top team. Wow. I thought I headshot him. I was about to be so upset. I needed to re-chamber, which almost killed me. Let's go over here. Cleveland, yeah, that would actually be a really, really good situation for a quarterback. A decent defense, good running game. Yeah, they were good when they had Christian McCaffrey. They weren't bad. Well, I mean, they had Cam Newton almost won a Super Bowl. I'd have to see the rankings for the teams. I feel like the Saints would be a decent place for a quarterback to go. Yeah, there's a fair amount. And once again, a lot of these teams that are the top teams, we'll say like the top 8. I guess it's probably split down the middle now. But for a while, like 2-3 years ago, it was like all of the top teams that were making it to like the Super Bowl and close to had quarterbacks on rookie deals. Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy, Lamar when he was on his rookie deal. I think Mahomes was on his rookie deal until a couple years ago. So it definitely helps having a good quarterback on a rookie deal. When does the Muscle Recovery podcast start? Probably like another game after this. What's a good team to cheer for? The Lions, dude. If you want to be cheering for a winning team for a while, the Chiefs. As long as Pat Mahomes is on that team, they're gonna be really good. Oh man, I just messed up. Good shot. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Nerds. Wow, that's not good. Dude, this guy's got such a good shot, man. He's nasty. I can't hit anything. I can't hit anything. Okay, let's go. Let's do the recovery podcast right now. I hate this game today. I had fun the first couple hours, and then I've had the least fun that I've had in months. I just don't care. Simply put, I just don't care. Boom. Okay, I've been looking forward to this one. I've been looking forward to this one. Get me off of this piece of crap game. I did it on controller, CK. It's just, I'm good. Oh, please work. Yes. Will I be playing Black Ops 6 tomorrow when it comes out? My my testosterone was too high for me to play it today, unfortunately. It's a little too high. Okay, we ready? Let us learn, dogs. Let us learn.
We spoke about fat loss. Time before that, we spoke about muscle building. And today I want to talk about recovery, which I guess is the other side of all of that. We've talked about stimulus. We've talked about what's sort of going out in terms of an energy flow. Now talking about how we can get some of that back. So how do you come to think about recovery going on? What's
You're
going
about
on
to find out, Lounge.
recovery?
Yes. So it's best to understand recovery by analogy to that of maintenance of a machine. But it's not an analogy. I would call it a homology. It's actually the same thing. Humans are machines, period. There's no analogy there. Humans are just machines that are designed by evolution instead of willful conscious agents, as far as we can tell. And human machinery is real deep structurally because it goes all the way down to the nanotech level. We don't actually have quite machines that good yet. The iPhone comes pretty close with its little teeny microchips. But the human machine is, in the context of sport or getting jacked or getting lean, operates under all the same rules that machines do. And as machines do high output performance, they take on wear and tear. And there are various things that you do to machines after the factory closes at night that recover them in a very similar way that you would
Not
use
this
with
guy.
humans that
Why not this
do
guy?
all
This
sorts
guy's
of things
awesome.
during the day, including athletic performance, trying to lift to get jacked, so on and so forth.
I feel like if you don't like Dr. Mike, you don't like learning, straight up.
So the normal state, the uninterrupted state of a high-performing athlete or really any human that wants to get jacked and lean, etc., is sort of everything is in one piece and everything is in its right place. So there is a lot of neurotransmitter built up in the vesicles in the neurons and not floating around somewhere degraded in a junction. The vesicles aren't bereft of neurotransmitter, empty or refilling.
What's a vesicle?
So it's this little kind of ball of basically a membrane. Inside of it's like a little bubble. It has neurotransmitters. So at the end of your neurons, when you want the neuron to talk to something else, the vesicles fuse with the membrane of the neuron. That internal becomes external. They dump the neurotransmitter, and that does whatever it does.
Don't care, MacGyver.
Now,
Peace.
That combined with muscles and tendons that are completely intact, unfrayed, combined with a hormonal situation, which has a high degree of testosterone, relatively low degree of stress hormones like cortisol, a situation in which the nervous system of the person is not depleted in such a way that makes it very sympathetic dominant, which is fight or flight. This nervous system is in parasympathetic dominance, which means it is in relaxation mode. Your glycogen in your muscles, the stored sugars that make your muscles do what they do in athletic terms, those stores are full. And so everything's kind of really good. And then we have to talk about what happens when you run that machine and run it close to its limits.
Yeah, fatigue. What is fatigue?
Yes, so fatigue is simply the taking of that everything in its right place, very well-ready machine and running it through the paces. And those paces will end up altering that machine in some predictable ways. One of the ways that the machine is altered is it takes literal micro damage. Like anytime you contract your muscles very hard against resistance, parts of the muscle cell literally tear. And at some point, they tear more and more and more, and you're going to have to heal that, right? It's not a tenable situation. If you had someone looking at a machine that lifts cars up and down at a factory and saying, you know, like the mechanic, and say, we got a little fracturing here. It's not a world in which you're like, who cares? My shift ends in an hour. Maybe you would say that, but it's a concern. It's a thing that has to be remediated. Basically, the entropy of the system has increased. And another thing is your reserves of various things, neurotransmitters that are in the right place, are no longer in the right place. Some of them, an exceeding amount of them, might have been dumped into the neuromuscular junction or other parts of the nervous system and broken down. And now you don't have a lot of neurotransmitter vesicles ready to get your neurons to fire like they should be firing. When your muscles contract, they not only incur micro tears, but various things like calcium ions float from one structure to another where they're supposed to go, but they don't really get resorbed 100% right away. You actually run down on your creatine phosphate stores, your glycogen depletes, and from a hormonal level, your cortisol, stress hormone, tends to start going up, and your testosterone tends to start going down. Your sympathetic fight or flight part of your nervous system starts to become more active. Well, because, like, you know, it's fight or flight. Imagine, like, having to run for your life from zombies that chase you for like 2 hours. You had better hope you're still in fight or flight towards the end of 2 hours. You don't want to be relaxed. You want to be like awake, right? And so all of those things tilting your body into that direction basically throw off the hormonal axes, and they deplete various things that need to be repleted, nutrients that
nice,
need to be
Rakitos, heck yeah,
reintegrated back in.
Sounds awesome.
And damage needs to be healed. So that's under the hood of what recovery and fatigue dynamics actually are. That's what's happening at a physiological level. And the good news is the vectors that we have to affect those from our own lived experience of, like, what do I do about that? So I don't have a little scalpel to get in to fix my cells. There's just a few of them that work really well, and most others so far don't work that well. So it sounds complicated, like, holy crap, I gotta work up neurons and stuff like that. The body heals and fixes itself tremendously well, but it needs a few key ingredients, and we need to not get distracted with other key ingredients, which we'll get to, I'm sure, later in the discussion.
When it comes to thinking about how stimulus creates fatigue or creates stress or creates this kind of damage, what are the biggest contributing factors to where that fatigue or where that stress comes from, if you were to make a big pie of all of the things that the normal person that probably listens to this podcast does in a day?
Yeah. So you have the situation where you have recovery, which is the reinstatement of that baseline normal state that's ready to perform. And then you have fatigue, which is the disruption of that state. But where is that disruption coming from? The obvious answer is training, physical exertion. But it's not the only answer. And this is a real big trip. This is a huge trip to me when I was taught this in school. And then I was like, oh, holy crap. The implications of it are very widespread. So the other one, there's at least two more that are of note. First, physical training, which people understand. You don't have to talk to someone on the street who doesn't know anything about physiology long to be like, hey, when people work out really hard, do you think they get tired? They're like, okay, is there like a hidden cam somewhere? Is this a joke? Of course they do. But the other one is all daily physical activity. So a lot of times you'll have athletes on two ends of a spectrum. Obviously, it's normally distributed. Most athletes are somewhere in the middle. You'll have athletes that you can barely drag them to practice. You have to have like a cattle prod to make them do work during practice. But like they're studs, they do their shit. And then afterwards they off and they go into some kind of room that has like a couch, some food delivery service that arrives every several hours, and a PlayStation and like a bong. And they just repeat, fall asleep. And the bad news is that you got to like knock on their door at 6 a.m. to get them to football practice. The good news is that they'll never have a problem with recovery. It's just all they do, right? But it turns out that daily physical activity contributes substantially to fatigue. And if it doesn't contribute to fatigue, as in raising it, it prevents the fatigue from otherwise having been lowered much further by the other things you do in the day that recover you. Eat food, sleep, so on and so forth. We'll get to those details in a bit. So physical activity has to be integrated, which is why one of my mentors, probably my biggest mentor in sports science, Dr. Mike Stone, who I got my PhD from, he'd see weightlifters and throwers that he was coaching around, like anywhere around the lab, around the gym. If there was a chair, he'd pull it up and ask them to sit down. And whatever Doc said, you kind of did, because he's really scary. Don't stand around. And Arnold had a version of this where it's like, if you're running, walk. If you're walking, sit down. If you're sitting, lie down. Because physical activity absolutely takes a toll. And a lot of athletes on that other end of the spectrum, they're at practice at 5:45 in the morning when it starts at 6. But they're busy bees. They're really accomplished at school oftentimes. They're always doing a bunch of stuff. They hike on the weekends. You know, like, not to put too fine a point on it, white people type of shit. And I always get shit for like, well, you make fun of whites, man. Some kind of alt-right person will put that in the comments, but like, white people seem to take a joke just fine. That's really the only reason. And also, I'm sort of white, so I kind of have the most
punching
latitude.
sideways.
Now, my jokes at the expense of the Jewish peoples have a stack so deep I can't even say most of it. So people who are in that very conscientious sort of brain, they typically think of things as in their own boxes. I go and I train and I go hard. And these people go hard in training. They don't need a cattle prod. As a matter of fact, if you have one around, they'll take it and cattle prod themselves. And you're like, geez, you're doing just fine. Let's take it easy. But they'll go and they'll do 18,000 steps a day. They'll go to the library, they'll study, they'll walk around, they'll ride their bike. These are the kind of people that ride their bike to practice and back. And that's not wrong, but you're draining away recovery capacity and potentially even increasing fatigue by doing that stuff. And because these people tend to think in compartments, they oftentimes don't even connect the dots. They're like, I'm working hard at practice and I'm eating all my meals. I'm getting 8 hours of sleep, but they're on all the time physically. They're out doing stuff. You know, people that just can't sit around. To me, especially fast twitch dominated sports, weightlifting, sprinting, high jump, American football, the very best athletes at those sports on average tend to be people that prefer to chill out and will get up and do violent shit for like a couple seconds here and there and then prefer to sit the hell down. They just don't accumulate fatigue the same way as people who are...
What would be a sport when you would say maybe suboptimal in some ways, but the type A personality might lend you more to it, like an endurance racing type thing?
Yeah, sports that require a lot of volume and practice because they make you so tired, you can't be that person that runs around anymore. Endurance athletes are usually pretty type A type of people, but they, after 20 miles a day for 4 days straight, you just sit on the couch because you can't move anymore. And that's really good. That's your body's inner wisdom being like, sit down, I'm not even letting you have any more energy. So we have physical training itself, training, competition, etc., that factors into fatigue. We have physical acts of all kinds throughout the day, which matter. And then, and it's one of the physical acts thing is one of the reasons why coaches at the collegiate level in the United States, coming up to big games or big clusters of games, will give their athletes like a heart-to-heart talk about like, ladies or gentlemen, like, I know you're 19. I know going out is really fun. I know staying up till 3 a.m. doing God knows what is amazing. But like, let's just save that for a month from now because that's all we're doing for a month. I don't even care. Don't put it on social media. It never happened. Go out there and do your damnedest. But for these next 3 weeks, please, for love of God, do not go to the club. Because what are you doing at the club? You're at least standing up most of the time. Often you're dancing. I'm familiar cursorily with dancing, but after I lost that one big international dance competition, Chris, I could never dance again. I lost my rhythm. I believe George Michael said it best. And now I will sing the entire song. So, in any case, it's a big deal. Physical activity around the clock is a big deal. That's why step tracking is a cool tool for recovery because it can tell you, am I doing enough? And also, am I doing too much? There is such a thing as too much. The third thing is the real big head fuck. Psychological vectors absolutely affect fatigue at the physical level because the systems in your body, specifically the nervous system, can facilitate you being active and ready and watchful and alert, fight or flight, the sympathetic side of the autonomic nervous system. And then they can also facilitate mega recovery. When the parasympathetic nervous system is at maximum dominance, you're just like blunt mode, like that's all you don't care anything. A bear could smash in to your room and you'd be like, what's up, bear? You trying to hit this train wreck? He's like, yo, he's talking to you. You're like, yeah, this is sweet. So that nervous system's ability to flip you into recovery mode is critical. And if you're sitting on the couch, if you're watching TV, if you're eating great food, but you're sympathetic dominant, it's not going to recover you nearly as much Perhaps to some extent, kind of not at all.
Mm.
You need to fall into that parasympathetic, good God, you need to fall into that parasympathetic dominance before recovery can really be unveiled and really go do its thing.
I suppose people don't see the activation, the sympathetic activation, if, well, I did the thing, I was sat on the couch doing the rest of it. Yeah, but you were obsessing about that play. You were worrying about school, or
you were on your phone on social media getting pissed about comments, clapping back at people. And so, which is all in good fun, but the psychological vectors are real big in recovery and actually impact sport performance and body composition. If you're chronically stressed, if you're chronically pissed, if you've got a girlfriend you fight with all the time, it will make you less lean and less jacked, and it will make you worse at your sport than you could have been. The degree of extremity of that scenario is almost linearly correlated with how bad it is. Nobody's like, oh man, you know, it's good to see this athlete back on the mats for the first time in NCAA wrestling. I heard he went through a terrible